We are at Chicago O'Hare Airport, and we're getting ready to board a flight for Frankfurt, Germany. We're going to rent a van and drive south out of Frankfurt to Seidenbach, which is our Steinman family ancestral village. And then we're going west to Oberwiesel. We're going to explore Schonburg Castle and spend the night there. Then we'll head back east to Rothenburg oder Tauber, which is a medieval walled city. We're going to spend the night inside the walls. From there we're going south to Neuschwanstein Castle, and after we see that we're heading further south into the Swiss Alps. We're going to be staying in a little village high up on the mountain, and then we're headed back to Frankfurt and we'll come home. But this trip's different than our previous ones because we're traveling with Doug and his family who just joined us moments ago. So looks like we have a good trip. What do you think?
I think it will be an adventure, but let's say auf Wiedersehen for now.
Okay, so we have a lot of exciting things planned, so stick around. Seidenbach, actually on the hill up above Seidenbach, and behind us you can see a half-timber house that was on the farm that was once owned by Johann Michael Steinman, and we're going to go down in a little bit and take a look at the barn that he built. Amazing view. Busy doing this.
Oh, okay.
Let me see where we are here. No, it's that right over there, so go on down. The camera's off balance. This in a second. One of our ancestors lived right there, and it was a brother to this guy. We are here on the farm that was once owned by Johann Michael Steinman, and he built the barn that is behind us. The German text on the sign above the door says, "This barn was built by Johann Michael Steinman and Margaretha in 1834. So we've come a long ways to see this, and glad that Doug and family could come along, and we just wanted to share it.
Very neat piece of history.
Yep. Well, I am Darl from Guten Tag. So nice to meet Mrs. Beach and her husband Peter Beach. Peter, hello.
Und die Frage kann ich nicht feststellen, ich nehme an, dass das deine ist.
Das ist
Oh, das ist Polin.
Ich habe schon vergessen.
Das ist unsere Frau Polin.
Do you like it here in Germany?
I do. I love it. I could see
It's
why.
also weg, verwunden.
So how many generations back was Johann Michael?
Johann Michael was their great, 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 great grand uncle.
You're probably hungry, she said.
There's the house on the
Now
property.
we're going to, what is the name of the?
Du willen me zo nog. Ja?
And here is a better view of the barn that was built by Johann Michael Steinman. And there are some Steinmans right there.
Daar kwam spelen uit.
Yep.
Okay.
Eva.
We're inside the house on the Johann Michael Steinman farm, and we're having a tour.
95 vielleicht. Also das war, schätze ich immer, das war auf jeden Fall um 1900 davor, ganz davor. Ja?
So there's the extent of Michael's farm. Everything you can see back there.
In the background.
In the background up the hill, all was Michael Steinman's.
I found this.
We are at the frischen Quelle restaurant. It's right next to Johann Michael Steinman's property. And we're sampling some unusual fare. We'll see how it is.
Prost.
Prost.
Wohl.
Prost.
Prost.
Not so much now, but when I was younger, I thought there's no such thing as too much cheese.
So what did you have, Doug?
That's
You got
schnitzel.
schnitzel and cooked cheese.
Schnitzel and
And I'm
cooked.
sharing it with Caitlin.
Where is
How
it?
is it?
Cheese. Oh, that's right.
Very
yeah.
good.
I think mostly it's on top of it.
Is yours good? Schnitzel and cooked cheese. What does Dylan have? Same thing?
He got a bratwurst.
Was it
Bratwurst?
Some kind of gravy stuff.
mustard? Ketchup.
And Kara has brats.
Yep, we shared.
Sure.
Queen of Rokette hat nicht geklappt.
No,
Macht nichts.
guten Appetit.
No, wunderbar. Very good.
Wunderbar.
Thank you.
Wunderbar.
And Susan has schnitzel.
Wonderful.
Wonderful schnitzel. And I have schnitzel. We'll see how it is.
See, Google Translate is not very useful.
Wunderbar. We're here at the cemetery, the Friedhof in Schlierbach at the church, and we've just been looking around at all the stickel, which is the wooden grave markers. Several Steinmans in here, and just been enjoying the morning. Hey, Doug?
Definitely. Morgan.
Guten Morgen. So this is Lindenfels Castle in Lindenfels on the hill above Schlierbach, and we're in the Friedhof in Schlierbach, and you can see it's quite a ways up on the hill. Guten Morgen.
Morgan!
So here's the shtickle of George Steinman in Gladbach.
Yeah, it is.
1, 2, 3, hello. Okay.
Hollow.
Hollow. Everyone look into the lens. 1, 2, 3. Big grin. Click. We're done.
All right.
We're here at Johannes restaurant in Linnenbach, and I'm with Thomas, and he's explaining all the details. Johannes was the name of the father of the guy that owns the place now, and his name is Habet, and Steinman, and it's been in the Steinman family for 5 generations. It's a very well-known and respected restaurant. They had excellent food, and we're glad that Thomas and Kurt told us to come here. We're at Johannes restaurant in Linnenbach, and this is Kurt. He's our ancestral helper in Germany who's showing us around the area, and also Thomas, who is our he's my 10th cousin, twice removed. Once removed, okay. And Caitlin and Dylan, and Kara and Doug, and we're all enjoying delicious German fare. We're here at the train station in Furth, and the tracks are just to our right. This is the end of the train tracks right here next to the terminal, and from here it goes southwest about a 30-minute ride into Weinheim. The station behind us was built in 1909 and still in service today, so it's a nice thing to have, especially in a small town like this. What do you think?
Well done.
Well done. Okay.
So even after you get through one, you have just another problem to deal with.
Real stones. See some tourists here checking out the view.
Here's a church.
Schlierbach.
Very fine.
Oh, yes. Okay, here is the Lutheran church in Schlierbach, where our Steinman family ancestors attended services for over 200 years. And we're seeing this from Lindenfels Castle. And there's the rest of the town. Really neat to be able to see Lindenfels Castle after so many years of looking at it on the internet. Just great to be here. Here is our room at Schonburg Castle, and a nice view out over the Rhine River. A nice wood paneled walls, canopy bed. Very nice place. So if we step outside our room, here is the view onto the battlements. Oops, watch your step. A nice old stone tower here. and some stairs to go down. Here is Pfalzgrafenstein Castle in the middle of the Rhine River, as seen from the battlements of Schonburg Castle, where we're staying the night. Okay, over my shoulder there you can see the entrance to our chamber at the castle. 2 years ago we took a Rhine River cruise on Viking longship Alruna, and as we cruised past here, I stood on the deck, looked up here at Schonburg Castle from a point just beyond that church steeple, and I said, quite a view from here. And as it turns out, it's a pretty nice view from up here too. Doug's room is in that square tower over there, and I think that's his balcony right there. Right down there's the door where we entered the castle. So we're storming the castle. We're going to take it by force.
To arms!
Actually, 6 arms. I think the 3 of us can take this place pretty easily.
I think so too. Dylan, you scale the walls and get them from above.
Bring some of those stone balls with you there. There's the entrance to the museum, which has a much better view from the roof than anywhere else. Are you enjoying being the queen of the castle?
Yes, I am.
Your Majesty?
Yes, bow down.
Yes.
she will be ready, you can stand up the butter and fill it in your cup. Do you need candles, sugar? And this is a chocolate rum tart with raspberry. It goes for the tea. Okay.
Okay, who's going to sample first?
Well, Doug and Kira already tried it.
Okay, well, tell me what you think here, Kara.
It's good. It's different.
Slices
Venison.
of venison saddle with sweet cherry sauce.
Venison saddle with sweet cherry sauce.
Cherry sauce.
All right.
And I have
Okay, she survived. And Doug is having
It's okay.
more stuff, which is okay. Some venison saddle.
It's okay.
Over the lips and past the gums, look out, stomach, here it comes. Some venison saddle. Not bad. Tastes like beef. A little bit chewy.
Try balls and meat.
Dylan's enjoying his. Kate is enjoying hers. And we're enjoying our view of the Rhine River and the Schonburg Castle and the nice little courtyard where we're dining.
No, yeah, pour it in here, I think, right?
Very good. And our place card on our table, they have spelled Steinman with 2 N's, which is the German spelling. How nice. Nice restroom. So we can, everybody just look at the lens for a second. 1, 2, 3, click.
They're not 2 ways there. No problem.
Going down the stairs in the museum tower. Pretty steep steps. There's Schonburg Castle, where we stayed last night. This is the entrance through a tower to Rothenburg ob der Tauber, which means Red City on the Tauber River. It is Germany's best preserved medieval walled city. 1, 2, 3, click. Click. of two just in case. It's just video, and I'm going to save a frame off of. Here's a nice tall guard tower on the wall. Pretty big. For me.
Oh, no hurry.
I see Kate and Dylan and Kara and Doug, and we're defending the town.
What town?
The town of Rothenburg ob der Tauber. Well, it's 6 a.m. and everyone else is still in bed, but I wanted to get up while the town is still sleeping and I can enjoy the peace and quiet of empty streets. And you see behind me a green building. That's our hotel. It is the absolute best hotel in Rothenburg. It's the Reichsküchenmeister Hotel, and it's just a fabulous place. This is the Market Square. The building on your right, that brown colored building over there, is the Rat House, which is the City Hall. And we get to hear the bell tolling probably 6 times for 6 o'clock. Oh boy. 6 more. Well, you can't come to Rothenburg without trying Schneeballen, and that's what these are. We had one of these original Schneeballen. It's kind of like pie crust that's been rolled up into a ball and then baked or deep fried, I don't know what, but they're really good. This is the interior of the Hotel Reichsküchenmeister, and it is undoubtedly the best hotel in Rothenburg. We are on the carriage ride up to Neuschwanstein Castle, and we have a couple of hardy horses to pull us. Here we are at Neuschwanstein Castle. We actually just finished the tour. We're waiting on Doug and his family to come out.
我们的时间是因为参观的，是在这个10点的20分左右，所以我们当然还有一点时间有点时间呢，我们等一下可以到那个平台去拍照然后这边有厕所平台是在下面。
Here we are at Neuschwanstein Castle. We just toured the inside. It's a pretty nice house.
Yeah, I think I could live there without a problem. as long as I didn't have to clean it.
So everyone had a good time.
We
Yep.
did.
It was
All right.
white.
It was beautiful.
Right?
Great.
Yep.
Okay. Well, this is the upper courtyard, and there's a whole lot of castle there. When I was in grade school, we had a Funkin' Wagnalls encyclopedia that had a photo of Neuschwanstein Castle, and I always wanted to go up to that window right up there and look out, because that's the highest window in the castle. But of course they don't allow you to go up there. This is Marienbruck, the bridge over the falls with Neuschwanstein Castle. Quite a sight. Susan, what do you think of the castle?
Oh, pretty amazing view.
All right. We've got a cow crossing here holding up our progress, but we'll deal with it. It's quite a novelty.
So cool.
We are at our hotel, the Hotel Alpenblick in the Swiss Alps. It's raining a little bit, but we're hoping tomorrow morning we can take the cable car up to the top of the Schilthorn and see some more Alps.
Yes, they're pretty impressive, that's for sure.
It's a beautiful morning in the Alps at our hotel in Murren. Get a load of those mountains. There's snow on the mountain. We are on top of the Schilthorn mountain in the Swiss Alps. We're at Piz Gloria, and behind us you can see the three legendary mountains. On your right is the Jungfrau, in the middle is the Monk, and on the left is the Eiger. There's a whole mythical bunch of baloney, but here we are, and isn't this a beautiful view?
Yes, we're on top of the world this morning.
We sure are. There's a nice little waterfall way off in the distance. We got mountains all around. We are deep in the Alps. Hey, Doug.
Hey, Dad. Enjoying my coffee atop the Schilthorn at 2,970 meters above sea level.
And about 0 degrees? No, about freezing.
It's very comfortable.
It's very comfortable. It's
Even
great.
with a light jacket, no
Yep.
breeze.
What do you think of the Schilthorn?
I think it's beautiful.
Oh, good. It is. It is. Dylan, what do you think of Piz Gloria and the Schilthorn?
It's pretty cold up here.
Pretty cold, but a great view, huh?
Great view.
So, Carol, what do you think of the Schilthorn?
I love it. It's gorgeous.
It's
gorgeous.
worth all the trouble to get here, is it not?
Yes, it is. And
Yeah.
the cable cars were fun to ride up on.
Great, great. Soak it up. What a spectacular view, no? Dylan, Look. Hey, okay, bye. Okay, everyone look in the lens, not in the monitor. This is group photo on the Schilthorn, number 1. 1, 2, 3, click.
Okay.
There's a little village down there. Don't know what it is, but it's a long ways down. Well, there's a value in going early. Check this out. We are the only people on the lift besides the crew. Great day. We are on the thrill walk at Berg Station.
There's nothing below me.
And there's nothing below Dylan or Kate. And they're going to do the cable walk. Here comes Dylan on the cable, on the tightrope.
Now the question is, would I do this if there wasn't a grate on the bottom?
Probably not.
I don't know. Yeah, probably not. Maybe if I was harnessed. Yeah, the wires are cold.
Well, hey, I'll just stand here and I'll get everybody, and then you can get me, Doug, when you get done.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a star, Kate. You're a ballerina. Go, Doug.
Does it say one at a time?
No.
It's pretty shaky.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Okay, Kate.
Yeah, he's not gonna do it with no hands.
Nah, you can't. Well, I can't. Oh, that hurts my shoulder. Darl, daring the heights.
What heights? Piece of cake.
He had his eyes closed.
Did you get my face at all?
I mean, it was in the shot.
Okay. Great. There's looking down. No worries.
This almost feels more stable. Ah, that's way too high.
Here we are on the glass skywalk. It looks like this underfoot.
It is so scary, because what if your foot got caught?
And here's where we're going. And it looks like this. Caitlin is crawling through the tunnel of death. And she survives.
It's a miracle.
Okay. Next up is Dylan. Oops. Oh, wait till you get in there.
Ooh. Ooh. I can feel it buckling under my leg.
Dylan crawling through the tunnel of death.
Death and destruction.
And he makes it safely to the other side. It's your typical Swiss chalet here. There's beef on the hoof. This is one of the pensions in Gimmelwald. It's certainly a classic Swiss structure. Most of them in town are many hundreds of years old, still standing and still useful.
I'm here at Zumhannes restaurant with Thomas, and he's explaining all the details about it. Oh, God. I set an alarm. No, I set an alarm.